Divine healing, stories of faith and recovery. Stories of faith and recovery, where stories of miraculous transformations reveal that even in life's darkest moments, the light of faith can guide us to profound healing and purpose. But before starting the video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. We will make more videos on interesting topics in the future, so if you want to see them, subscribe to our channel. Story 1. Maria's Miracle. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and vast fields lived Maria, a teacher beloved by her students and respected by her peers. Maria's life was a tapestry of routine and simplicity, woven with threads of joy from her daily interactions with her students. However, one day, an unexpected storm swept through her life when she was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive illness. The news came like a thief, stealing away her tranquility and leaving behind a shadow of uncertainty. As days turned into weeks, Maria embarked on a journey, not of her choosing, a journey through the valleys of medical treatments, the mountains of pain, and the deserts of despair. Yet a flicker of light emerged in her most profound moment of darkness. Maria, who had always nurtured a quiet faith, began to lean into it with a hunger she had never known. She found solace in prayer, strength in scripture, and hope in believing she was not alone. One evening, as Maria sat in her garden, the setting sun painting the sky in hues of gold and pink, she felt a profound sense of peace envelop her. It was as if the world around her had fallen silent, allowing her to hear a gentle, reassuring whisper that all would be well. From that moment on, Maria's recovery began to take a turn. Against all odds and medical predictions, her body started to heal. Doctors were baffled, calling it a medical anomaly, but Maria and those who knew her saw it as a divine intervention, a miracle. Maria's story became a beacon of hope in her community, a testament to the power of faith and the mysterious ways healing can manifest. Her recovery restored physical health and a profound spiritual awakening that transformed her life and touched the hearts of all who heard her story. Story 2. Elijah's Return. Elijah was a young man with dreams as vast as the ocean. With a musical talent that could stir the soul, he dreamed of sharing his gift with the world. However, life has a way of testing our dreams with trials, and for Elijah, that trial came as a devastating accident. A momentary lapse on a rainy night left him with injuries so severe that the possibility of playing music again seemed like a distant dream, shattered by reality. The following months were a cacophony of surgeries, therapies, and the relentless echo of doubt whispering that his music had died in the wreckage of that night. But deep within, Elijah's spirit refused to be silenced. Amidst the physical pain and heart talk, he found an anchor in his faith. In the quiet moments between the storms, Elijah would pray, not for his circumstances to change, but for the strength to accept whatever path lay ahead and the courage to walk it. This unwavering faith led to an unexpected chapter in his journey. As part of his rehabilitation, a therapist suggested he try playing the piano again, not as a return to the past, but as a bridge to healing. With each note, Elijah felt a piece of his soul mend, a melody of hope rising from the ashes of despair. Miraculously, his fingers regained their agility, his heart rediscovered its song, and Elijah found himself on a stage again, his music a testimony to the resilience of the human spirit and the restorative power of faith. Elijah's comeback was more than a musical triumph. It was a story of divine healing, a reminder that even in our darkest hours, there is a light that never goes out, guiding us back to our purpose. Story 3. Grace's Journey. Grace was a beacon of light in her community, always ready with a smile and a helping hand. Her life was a reflection of her name, filled with kindness and generosity. However, Grace's inner world was a battleground where she fought a silent war against depression. It was a struggle that wore many masks, sometimes a shadow that followed her quietly, other times a storm that threatened to engulf her. Grace reached out for something to anchor her to life in her darkest moments when the weight of her thoughts felt too heavy to bear. That anchor came in the form of her faith. It wasn't an instant transformation, nor was it an easy journey. Faith didn't erase her struggles, but it gave her a lens through which to see them differently. It offered her a foundation of hope, a belief in a love greater than her pain. Grace began to share her journey, speaking openly about her struggles with depression and the role her faith played in navigating them. Her story resonated with many, providing comfort and inspiration for those walking similar paths. Grace cultivated a community of support and understanding through her vulnerability, a space where healing could flourish. Her journey taught her that divine healing isn't always about the disappearance of pain, but about finding strength in the midst of it. Grace's story reminds us that healing comes in many forms and that faith can be a powerful ally in our darkest times. Story 4. Thomas's Path to Peace. In the city's bustling heart lived Thomas, a successful businessman whose life was a portrait of achievement. From the outside looking in, Thomas had everything anyone could wish for: wealth, respect, and success. However, beneath the surface of this seemingly perfect existence, Thomas was grappling with a void that material wealth could not fill. A sense of emptiness haunted his days and nights, leading him to question the very purpose of his existence. The turning point came on a cold winter evening when Thomas, overwhelmed by his inner turmoil, wandered into a small, unassuming chapel he had passed countless times but never entered. As he sat in the back pew, the serene atmosphere of the chapel and the gentle light filtering through stained glass windows offered him a stark contrast to the chaos of his mind. In this moment of quiet reflection, Thomas felt a profound sense of peace envelop him, a feeling he had not known in years. Motivated by this experience, Thomas embarked on a journey of spiritual exploration, delving into various faith traditions and seeking wisdom and understanding. His quest was not about finding religion in the traditional sense, but about discovering a deeper connection with the divine, a source of peace and purpose beyond the material world. As months turned into years, Thomas's life transformed in ways he could never have imagined. He began using his resources and influence to positively impact the world, channeling his energy into charitable works and initiatives supporting needy communities. The more he gave of himself, the more he found what he had been searching for, a sense of fulfillment that came not from what he had but from what he could give. Thomas's story became an inspiration and a testament to the idea that divine healing can manifest as the soul's healing and the restoration of peace and purpose. His journey taught him that true contentment comes from connecting with something greater than oneself and using one's gifts to serve that greater good. Through his transformation, Thomas discovered that divine healing is not always about seeking miracles, but about opening one's heart to the possibility of change, allowing faith to guide the way toward a life of deeper meaning and joy. Like those of Maria, Elijah, and Grace, Thomas's story illustrates how faith and divine intervention can lead to healing and transformation. Whether through miraculous recovery, rediscovering one's passion, finding strength amid mental health struggles, or uncovering a more profound sense of purpose, these stories remind us of faith's decisive role in our lives, offering hope, renewal, and a path to true peace. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.